Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to Gantu Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates, for our first game this afternoon here in the Emirates Polo Championship 2024. And this is between AM Polo in the white shirts and Abu Dhabi in their familiar purple shirts with white sleeves. A lovely, beautiful afternoon here with a nice breeze as we're used to down here at Gantut. Perfect conditions for playing polo. The two teams out there on the field, as I said, playing for AM Polo is Ahina Sheikh Alia, playing at number 1. At number 2, it's Manu Perez on 2 goals. At number 3, it is Palio Kiza on 4 goals, and his brother Benja Okiza on 6, making 12-goal team. And for Abu Dhabi, we have Faris Al Yamouni. At number 1, at number 2, we have Thomas Tofino on 4 goals. Bautista Bejo on 4 goals at number 3. And, of course, the one and only Hugo Barabucci at number 4 on 3 goals, making them 11-goal team. Therefore, there's half a goal start. They're to Abu Dhabi. It's a 4-checker match. There'll be no overtimes with a half goal on the handicap. With the umpires out in the field is Matthias Webeni. And, of course, Jason Dixon, with a third man being Santiago Torgueta. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to hear you tuning in. Let us know where you're tuning in from as the two teams just line up here now as they start to get themselves organised. I'm only just organising to make sure they're on the right side of the line out and the ball's into play out the back of the line out. That's what we'd like to see. Off the back of the line out, Kiza off towards goal. He goes here. Bejo going back with him here now, but it's Benja. Benja coming in with a cut shot. He just gets spoiled in his play there by Bejo, and it just goes wide out over the back line. Bejo working hard there. Bautista getting back to him just in time and spoiling that play. So the ball will be placed on the back line here now for Hugo Barabucci to bring into play. Barabucci taps this one up forward here now. Goes the driving shot, and we get a whistle on the play. They're looking possibly for a blocking play on that. Let's see what we get on the replay here now. As he comes forward, you have Alia trying to get to, and felt the umpires, she was actually blocked in that with the runner off Barabucci, and the ball will be placed down here now for a penalty in favour of AM. Good quick thinking there by Alia. And so ball's dropped down here now on the 60-yard line for a penalty 4. Being teed up there by Benja Okiza. I said tune in if you can. Let us know where you're viewing from. Quite a few viewers from Nigeria in the last few days. And also Peludo there up in Soto Grande. Saludos here. And Benja comes in, drives, shoots, goes with a good shot and straight through the middle. It is very accurate with those penalties. Just what AM needed to start off this first chucker. 1 goal it is to AM and half a goal in handicap to Abu Dhabi. So ball gets bowled into play it is, out the line out it comes here now, looking for that one there is Delfino on the play, comes up forward with it, flicks it away there, goes over the top of it, leaves it now, and it's going to be Manu, brings this one forward, cuts the open backhand, cuts it out there across, nicely for Alia to pick up, unfortunately, Akiza over the top of it, but Bejo swoops onto that one here, nicely now, looking for a goal here now, Bautista Bejo going back for it, going back to him though, is Akiza, but he can't get to him in time, goes under the neck with a shot, and through the goals it is, opening up the account for Abu Dhabi, 1.5 goals is to Abu Dhabi now, and 1 goal to AM. Capitalised on the opportunity of the ball just being loose, jumped onto it, and he was away. Bautista Bejo. So back to the middle of the field is once more. Umpire Dixon to bowl this ball in, bowls that ball into play. Into play it goes, stuck at the front this time. It is sent up forward there by Barabucci looking for Delfino. Thomas Delfino, he's up on the move here now. He's broken free. He's out there in front, looking to stick and ball this one all the way home, and he looks like he's just going to do it, and nobody can get back to him in time. So that's 2 quick succession goals there by Abu Dhabi from the lineouts. Taking it 2.5 goals is now to Abu Dhabi, 1 to AM. Beautifully out there in position, out the front. Has no doubt schooled by Barabucci to get himself up there when Barabucci's on the ball to unload it and fit it on up to him there. And there you have our media tags to actually just get in touch with us. Love to hear from you. Let us know where you're viewing from with the ball into play. There it is. Back in once more. Taking it off his man there does Urquiza. Urquiza leaves it and gets hooked off out of it. Leaves it for Manu this time. Manu goes by himself. Manu in the red helmet on the far side. It is Pali coming in behind to give him the support as he tries to get away there from his marking man in the form of Delfino, but in comes Bejo. Bejo tries to get hold of it, but both get ridden off over the top of it, and we get a whistle on that play. Let's see what we can see on the replay here now from the drone. Come in, they try and make a play, tries to come onto that one there, and the umpire's not liking something in there. It looks like a ball's being dropped down here now for a penalty 4 in favour of AM. And a little bit of good sportsmanship there between Thomas Delfino and Manu. They're just shaking hands. No harm done. 1 to 2.5 is the score. Urquiza comes up onto the play. Comes up to this one, nice, he strikes it beautifully again, but it looks like it's just gone wide this time. Just drifted to the right-hand side. So the ball's placed on the back line here now for Hugo Barabucci to bring back into play. Hugo taps up forward, Glassly across the face of his own goalmouth, looks to see where his boys are going, goes on the neck with this one here and fishes that one out there nicely, reaching at a good ball there for Bello to run onto. Bello just checks up, he's got Pally coming with him, wants to get the ball to do the work, fishes that one out here in front of Faris. Faris just waiting to see where the ball comes down, looks to pick it up, can't do so, but quickly coming on to that one is Pally, but we get a whistle on the play. And we can see probably quite clearly that Hugo got himself established on that line. And Pally comes in at great pace. And unable to make the near side play, so he still opted to go for the stick side play. And the result there is a penalty 4. Penalty 3 rather it is, a 40-yard penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi it'll be. But the umpires have just caused a free change here now. So we'll just have a minute for the players to get back to their respective camps, change ponies and get back on the field to get chugger number 1 underway once more. From us all here, we would certainly wish the best there for Bautista Mejiga, who unfortunately got injured in his match yesterday in the Silver Cup as he collected a mallet on his elbow, on his right elbow. And I've just heard, unfortunately, fractured it, so he'll be out for a couple of weeks, and then hopefully he'll be back again in fighting form for the Gold Cup. So AM just up there end of the field. They're quickly back on the field. 3:57 on the clock, and we're just waiting for Abu Dhabi to come back on. They're on the field here now. So Bautista Mejo just to tee this one up, just back in the nick of time. It is always a little bit unfortunate when one team has to go further down the field, but unfortunately it does work out for both teams. So it normally balances itself out quite well. And now we have Bautista Mejo just circling around here now for Abu Dhabi, looking to extend their lead here in chugger number 1. comes up to it, strikes it well. Both geezers come across, but unfortunately they couldn't reach it, and unfortunately for Bautista, it's just gone wide, out to the right-hand side, so the ball's placed down there on the back line. But Benka Geezer to bring into play here now. Benka picks it up, traps this one forward. Comes up towards his marker, and then he unloads it and sends this one up the field here now. Sends that one up there for Pally. Pally looking to come onto this one here, but it looks like first to surface with it on the near side backhand. Trying to get it off there was Hugo, but unfortunately for him, it's now in possession is Pally. Pally going forward in behind his Manu to give some support as needed, but he just gets caught up there by Beju. Beju just checks up and waits for the play, comes round in front, but Beju just managed to get a good quick shot off there, unleashing Yabuni. Yabuni just short of the halfway line, gets called off it and told to go forward as Delfino goes up forward with this one here now, but it is going to be Akiza. Akiza sends it just a little backhand, not overdoing it, as his brother was committed into the play, and we just get a whistle on the play. Quite a clever little play. We end up with a spot white here, so that's for AM. Just coming up onto it, was going to make the play, realised he had a player coming in there underneath his arm, so he didn't make the shot. And pulling the foul there on the Abu Dhabi player. And the ball is to be brought in once again by Baker Akiza. Taps it forward, up there till Delfino. Goes for the driving shot this time, it's along the ground, looking for Pally. Pally picks it up on his near side, but he's just met there by Bejo. Bejo, Pony just loses sight of it slightly, comes back onto it once more to Pally, but just flicks that one away, and as Bejo comes onto it, we get a whistle on the play. The line was just quickly changed there by Pally, it looks like, but let's see what the replay has to say. There it is. Just came off onto a new line once more. The near side would have been the safer play, if possible. So, and the umpire's just actually discussing this one here now. Maybe there's something a little bit going on behind the scenes as well. The ball was, the next play would have been going away from the goal, and therefore the ball's been dropped down here now on for a penalty for 60-yard line. There's nobody up in front of him at the time to be able to pass that one to, even in a backhand. So Cookies are from 60 yards. Circles around here nicely. He drives, he shoots, he drills that one. It looks like that one has gone through the goal. So there's another one on the board there for AM. Taking it 2 goals to AM and 2.5 to Abu Dhabi. Here in chucker number 1 with just 2.5 minutes, say, left to play. Umpire Dixon just line the 2 teams up here now. Get a whistle again, just looking for a little bit of an order. Been some nice white lines painted on the field, but seem to get ignored, and there it is. Ball into play and off out it comes here now. Delfino gets hooked off out of it there by Benka. Benka goes out toward the side. In comes Pally there with him. But it is going to be Delfino trying to hassle Benka. Ball kicks up forward by a pony, told to leave it. Leaves it now for Benka. Benka drives this one up and tries to get that one up the front door here now for Manu. But going back onto it first, it's going to be Barabucci. Barabucci plays the backhand. The backhand comes in, but we get a whistle on that play. And let's see what they're seeing out of that one there. And we can see coming in onto it here, the near side play comes in. Barabucci maybe coming across the line a little bit there. Let's see what the umpires decide. Or maybe they saw something else from behind the scenes. But it looks like number 1 for AM. Pushing the player over into Barabucci, and Barabucci to bring the ball back into play here now. Barabucci brings it forward. Barabucci goes up by himself. Barabucci up past Manu. Barabucci up to the halfway line. Goes the driving shot. Drills that one up forward at the front door. They're looking for Faris, but first on to Urquiza. Delfino's in there as well. Gets that backhand away. Beautiful open backhand there by Urquiza, but well read by the seasoned Barabucci. Barabucci turns round, comes back inside. Manu can't touch that one there, nor can the next play. Beautiful play there by Barabucci. Barabucci leaves it in turn now for Delfino. Delfino looking, he's going parallel to the goal here now, looking to keep on going forward. He flicks that one in towards the goal, trying to create a new line for it. And it's his Bejo gets onto that one first, and Bejo just taps that one straight through the goals, taking it now to 3.5 goals. It is Nad Abu Dhabi, 2 goals to AM. And we can see on the replay there, he managed to get a good cut shot open in towards middle again, creating a new line in towards the goals, creating a new line. For Bejo to come onto and put that one away nicely. So, Jason Dixon just looking for a little bit of order in the line out once more and bowls that ball into play it is. He'll be tolerant for so long and then penalties will be given. And here's Bejo up on the move here once again. Going back with him is Urquiza. Rides him off, takes the man and the ball under the tail it comes. Well read by Delfino. Sends it back into their throws once more. Comes off a pony and now to be picked up by Ubuni, who goes with the tail backhand. It's now Alia to clear that one away. In comes Barabucci and we've got a scrimmage of players coming in onto that play. The first hooter has gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, that there will end chugger number 1, and we'll go to an interview with Hugo Barabucci, with the score being 3.5 goals to Abu Dhabi and 2 goals to AM.
Well, we knew from the beginning, first of all, it's a tough tournament. They have 6 teams, very even. And Emaar, they have 2 amazing players, which is, for me, it's a pleasure to play with and against. And it was a good game. We are a little bit lucky in the beginning, which we take some advantage in the score. And at the end, we finished by 2-3, I think. But it was a good game, I think. I enjoyed it a lot. It was open, and the guys told me about they play amazing, even Faris, they play amazing. So we are very proud to start on that level. Well, from the beginning, we've been talk with Faris. We need a fresh blood, we'll say, and we know each other for a long time. And Tommy definitely is a future, very nice player. And first of all, we are looking for good people, and second thing, good players. So we have a good combination on that. So we are very happy, honestly. I always say that Gantut for me is my second home. I came this club for more than 20 years, so I enjoy a lot. I enjoy a lot to be here, to play in Gantut, to even with Faris, Abu Dhabi teams. We are partner. We have a club in Argentina, so I enjoy a lot. Like I say, this is my second home. Every year I enjoy more and more and more.
So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here now to start chugger number 2 in our first match here this afternoon at Gantut, and it is Benko to come up with this here. Apparently being given to AM on that play there. And Benko taps it, then goes on the yielding play, looking to send that one up here now for Pally. He slipped his man. Bejo's going to have to try and get back to him. A couple of nice little taps. He's over the 60-yard line. Bejo's coming back at great pace. Comes in, spoils the play, but the ball has enough momentum and carries on through the goal. Urquiza will be happy with that one there. Taking the score back up to within half a goal where we started off this match. 3 goals it is to AM, 3.5 to Abu Dhabi. And a good replay shot there. Never giving up was Bejo, but unfortunately he was far enough gone to get that ball through the goals, even if helped out by the pony a little bit there. So the 2 teams lining up once more. Delfino just been told to clear off out of the way, and the ball comes in, skews off the side, near side play. Bejo wants reward for that one. Back again, couldn't pick up the bouncing ball, nor could Benja, but it's sent up forward by Delfino to Beja once again. Beja wanting this one here now, going towards the goal, and that's all it needed was one more touch, and through the goal it is for Bautista Beja. Take it now, 4.5 to Abu Dhabi, 3 to AM. Good positional play, didn't give up, just kept going forward, even though he had a look over his shoulder and got fed that ball one more time by Delfino. And through the goals it went. So back to the middle it is, ball back into play, out the back of the lineup. Beja wants a bit of this one here now, just checks up, looks to try and straighten it up, has to drag that one forward, just overcooked it a little bit and showed too much of that one there too. Pali sends the backhand, looking there for Benja. Sorry, it was Benja looking for Pali. They couldn't get onto that one, but it's now picked up nicely here by Manu. Manu up on the play. Manu checks up, looks to come inside there and does so nicely. Barabucci. Barabucci took a second thought about making a play, opted not to do so because he would have called the foul, and it is going to be Okiza to bring this one up forward here now. Brings it up behind Delfino. Delfino, who just loitering, waiting, coming in behind his Pali to give Benja a helping hand as and if he needs it. Goes with the neck shocks, puts that one underneath the neck and through. Oh, just wide. I thought it was going to go. It was a beautiful attempt there by Benja Okiza, but unfortunately, just going wide of the right-hand goalpost. So, players called, and we have Barabucci back in onto the play again once more. Barabucci comes under the net, looking for Yabuni, doesn't quite get to him, but Alia couldn't quite pick that one up. It comes off the pony, it's now picked up here by Benja once more. In comes Delfino, poaches it away from him on that one there, looking for something out of the play, and the umpire's just having a quick discussion on that one prior to blowing a whistle. Maybe he's having a little bit of a chat with Benja, actually. But let's see on the replay what we pick. He did definitely have that on that near side, and possibly Delfino, from the angle I'm sat at, looked like he might have come across. But the umpire's decision, of course, is final. So the ball gets picked up here now, and it's going to get moved up the field. And we have a yellow card there just being given out to Benja Okiza. So the ball's dropped down on the halfway here now for Abu Dhabi. Unsportsmanlike behaviour. So Bautista Beja just teeing that one up there for Uncle Hugo. Hugo Barabucci circling around up onto this one here now. Hugo sent the troops up forward. Ali and Faris having a good tussle as Faris is trying to get to one of the big guns. He drives this one up, trying to get that one for Beja. Couldn't quite get onto it. Just get ridden off out of it. Looking for that one there is Benja. Benja near side backhand by Delfino. Can he set that one up for his teammate? Beja tries to come in onto that one, but it's taken away once again now by Benja. Benja Okiza. Benja taps it around the corner. Delfino not just giving him an inch or a yard out of that one there, but Pali's in there to give them a helping hand as well. And once more, Benja comes off out with this one here now. Keeps that one in play. But no, it looks like it has just gone out over the back line. Good pressure there by Delfino and also by Beja on the Okizas. And so the ball will be dropped down for a corner on the 60-yard line. Not more than 40, of course, from the centre of goals. You see it being teed up there by Bautista Beja. Got a little bit of a head-on breeze at that angle. So looking for the vague resemblance of a divot here to pop that ball up on top of. Fields, of course, here in a magnificent condition down in Gantut. A plethora of fields. We'll be playing this tournament on 3 fields. There is also a floodlit stick and ball field, plus a further field at the back, and rumours are maybe one more coming again for next season. At its height, believe we had 8 fields here running at Gantut. So Bautista Beja circling around here now. Bauti drives, he shoots. It's looking very good, very strong, very high and very straight indeed. Not too high, but high enough, and through the goals it goes for Bautista Beja. Beautiful penalty taker, taking the score now. 5.5 goals is to Abu Dhabi, 3 goals. You can see on the replay there. With the distance, he's got to be 90 yards out, and through the goals it is, still in the air. So, ball back into play there by Dixon. Dixon's ball, trying to get it was Yabuni, hooked off out of it, coming away here. Beju tried to pick it away there from Benka. Benka has it. He's got Hugo in front, looking for a runner to go forward as an option. In comes Beju, goes with the driving shot, looks to send this one in towards the goal here now. But Manu trying to get one side, trying to get to the other side of it as he just shadows that ball out over the back line, does Hugo Barabucci. So he retains possession there for Abu Dhabi. We get a strong blow on the whistle once more. It's about halfway through this chukker, and therefore we'll go for a free change. With the score being 5.5 it is to Abu Dhabi, 3 goals to AM. So 2 teams back out on the field here now, and it'll be Abu Dhabi's Hugo Barabucci bring it back into play. Hugo circles round up onto it here now. Taps it up forward. Marker being Manu Perez. Goes under the neck with this one here, looking to unleash Beju. The ball nearly intercepted there by Benka. Beju up on the move, up over the halfway line here, looking to go himself up onto this one here now. Accelerating well onto the play once again. It's Bautista, just gets checked there by Alia. Goes with the next shot, and very accurate indeed. Bautista Beju took the pass from Barabucci off the back line, and through the goals it is, up the other end. So another beautiful goal there for Abu Dhabi. Taking the score now, 6.5 goals. Under the neck. Lovely neck shot there by Bautista. 6.5 goals is to Abu Dhabi, 3 goals to AM. So ball into play. Who's looking for that one there? Trying to get hold of that one there was Hugo, but he just gets hooked off out of it. And trying to come onto the new line there was Bali. We had that whistle on the play, but I think it could almost be a big stop there because Hugo just got thumped in the line out there. Also trying to attack the ball and trying to get possession. So just get given a moment or two just to recompose himself. And you'll certainly get quite a bit of time to do that as the ball gets dropped down here now on the 40-yard line. For a penalty in favour of AM, being teed up by Benka Okiza. Abu Dhabi looking to stop this one here. Benko looking to hit this one nice and cleanly straight through the middle and over the top of them all. Circling around, balancing that pony beautifully. Gets hold of it, drives, shoots, and through the goals it goes. It just gets there in behind Delfino. Nothing you can do but sit and watch it behind him go through the goals. 4. Goal number 4 on the board there, 4 AM. 4 goals to 6.5 it is here in chukker number 2. So 2 teams lining up now on Jason Dixon once more. Bowls that ball into play in the middle of the line out, off the front. Barabucci has that there and he sends it and he goes by himself. Delfino looking after Urquiza. Going back with Barabucci there is Manu. Alia in the middle of the field looking to pick it up again if she can. Good work there by Manu. Just the ball just drifting off. Can he get back onto it? Yes, he can. He had to work for that one there, but showing his wares, the silky skills of Hugo Barabucci. Taking it now, 7.5 goals to 4. Had to check up on that one there. Pushed it forward and through the goal it is. Good goal from the line out. So back to the middle of the field once more. 7.5 to 4. Ball into play. Into play it is. Middle line out still. Manu has a bit of that one there, but Beja has other ideas. Takes it forward, sends a good backhand, very quick with that reaction play, and it's setting it up now for Delfino. Delfino going towards the goal here now. In comes Urquiza, but he just gets his mallet down in time. In time he does, and it looks like that one has gone through the goals for Thomas Delfino, making it 8.5 to Abu Dhabi. Quick fire goals here coming in Chaka number 2. You can see on the replay there, Urquiza comes back to try and get the hook, but just a little bit too quick was Delfino. Lovely quick backhand reaction. Took the ball forward on a very quick backhand there by Bejo. Ball into play. Off the line out it comes. Onto it there is Urquiza. Urquiza coming forward. Urquiza onto his near side. Being hunted down by Bejo. He has Delfino in front. Gets the play spoiled, but Pali's in behind. Lining up behind him too is Manu. Goes with driving shot, puts that one in towards goal, and it looks like that one's just gone wide to the left-hand side as the hooter blows. So that there, ladies and gentlemen, will end Chaka number 2, with the score being 8.5 goals it is to Abu Dhabi and 4 goals to AM Polo. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just go to the half-time break with a few adverts and messages from Polo Line.
Welcome to the finals day of the 3rd Rishad meal at Lula Desert Polo. We started off with 8 teams, we're down to the last 2, and they'll be playing for this beautiful trophy.
So welcome back here to Gantu Racing and Polo Club for the second half of our first match here this afternoon. You can see the progression of the game so far. 2 to 3.5 to Abu Dhabi after Chaka number 1. 4 to 8.5 after Chaka number 2. And Abu Dhabi have the ball sitting on their back line and just awaiting for the umpires to call play as Beju goes back to the pony lines, and Barabuchi will bring the ball back in play. And on Facebook, thank you very much indeed. We have some support there for Abu Dhabi, saying well played by Roman Oman. So, just a slight pause here now. Actually, just waiting for the other umpire to get back on the field. Sorry about that. Looking up the field, we're thinking what in the world's going on, but the other umpire pony just arrived. So, players call, and it'll be Hugo Barabuchi to start the second half of this match underway. Hugo taps it wide this time. Keeps it there on his stick side, pulls it across a little bit tight, has to get back onto it, does so. He has Manu there with him, pushes it the other side of Manu. Goes out with this one here now, sends it up there, doesn't put any pressure on himself and sends it up here for Delfino, but unfortunately for him, just beats him out over the boards. So we have a free hit here now, in favour of AM, to be taken by Benka Urquiza. Urquiza taps it up forward. In comes Delfino, takes it up to Delfino. Comes one, Pally comes in behind. Goes by himself, goes across in towards the middle of the field. Looking to drag this one under again once more. Got Manu trying to clear the player away. In comes, oh, clever play there by Delfino. Spoilt it, nearly managed to get away with taking that one forward. But in comes Pally, drives that one forward, but it's only as far as Urquiza, but the backhand comes in by Beju. Beju looking to unleash Delfino once more. Delfino loving to run here now. Going back with him for the near side play will be Alia, but he just checks up and now this time sends it in and puts it up there for Barabuchi, who's taking the shorter route down the middle of the field. And it's Barabuchi in front of goal, going with the next shot, puts that one beautifully under the neck in classic style there from Hugo Barabuchi, taking it 9.5 it is to Abu Dhabi, 4 goals to AM. You can't really see on the replay there that beautiful classic play there as Delfino runs off the backhand of Beju. Barabuchi comes straight up the middle of the field, taking the shorter route at pace and puts it away through the goal. So he's going back to the middle of the field now for the line out. Doesn't matter if you scored, the time clock, and that's it. There's so many seconds, the ball's in play. Beju comes away with it. He's not going to worry about this at all, and he's away there from Urquiza. He's got a pair of Urquizas after him, but he goes with a half shot there to try and get that one in towards goal. Coming onto it as Urquiza gets onto the new line, scurrying around really quickly. Beautiful bit of horsemanship on that nice little pony there of Pally's. Pally up here now. Pally, he's got Delfino in behind, but Pally keeps his ball moving up forward here, looking for an option to pass that to. Goes on his near side, leaves it in turn there. But Barabuchi just spoils the play there from Manu, sending Benka up onto the boards here now with Beju. Comes one side, comes the other side. Pally comes in behind, goes with a little backhand, changes the line, can't get onto that one there. Can Beju's going to have to yield off it and give him the next play. Comes in with the ride off, takes it up onto his near side, goes with that next shot. Very beautiful next shot by him, unleashing the Barabuchi once more. Barabuchi up on the move here once again. Out to the far side he goes, going back with him there is Benka. Benka Urquiza tries to get it as they both hop over the boards, couldn't do so. Coming onto that one there was Yabuni, but it stopped in its tracks there by and sent forward and intercepted well there by Pally, but got a bit of traffic parked in his way, and it looks like Delfino. See on the replay there. You see the ball was brought off nicely there from the boards by Yabuni. Picked up well there by Urquiza, and as he creates the new line, comes forward and he finds he's got a man directly standing across him in the form of Delfino. So the ball will be taken up here now for a penalty in favour of AM. And that one's gone up as far as a 40-yard penalty, a penalty 3. Faris must have the armband on this afternoon as he's asking the questions. And Urquiza to circle round up on the play here now, Benka. coming round onto the ball nicely here now. Benker comes in on it. They can't touch that one there. It's straight over the top and straight through the middle of the pylons it is there for Benker Akiza. Taking now 5 goals to AM, but it's still 9.5 goals there for Abu Dhabi. So back to the middle of the field it is for Mamedi. Lines the two teams up, bowls that ball into play, out the back of the line, out it comes. Looking for that one there was Bejou, but he's taken away and it comes around the other side here now, does Pali. Pali just going to be met there by Delfino, goes under the neck, puts it into some open space here for Benker, but coming on to that one first is going to be Bello, goes with the backhand underneath the tail, looking to set up Delfino, gets called off it there by Barabucci. Barabucci fizzes that one up for a good approach shot. Who's got the better of it then? It looks like it is going to be Pali. Takes the man wide, allowing Benker to come in, but getting back to the man quickly there was Delfino. Out towards the boards it is. They just check up on those boards hard, and he straightens himself up there, pulls it back now, does Benker. Benker taps it forward. He's got Pali gone on the run here now. Benker gets told to use it, does so, fizzes up now for his brother. Unfortunately, just got lost his eye there on that slightly, but he's got big brother to come in and help him out here now. Benker up on the move, couldn't get the backhand, just beautifully interrupted and picked up there by Bejou. Great intercepts by him, takes it forward one more time, looks for the backhand, it falls now for Manu. Manu takes it forward here now. Manu gets told to go all the way with it here now. Manu comes up full once again, but just gets sort of a half ride off there by Bejou, and he picks up the ball up onto the near side. Bejou up on over across the field he goes. Not really gained any territory, just across the field he's got at this point in time, and next player onto that one there is going to be Delfino. Swoops onto it quietly here now on that near side. Good play there. Oh, and Alia's just had a slip and a fall, and she's come down. Pony down as well. Helmet's off. Just sit down, Alia. Sit down. Hugo's there in a flash. And so we'll just have a pause now, ladies and gentlemen, maybe go through a few highlights. She's tough and I'm sure she wants to get back on straight away, but it's probably better she takes a couple of minutes just to compose herself. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Gantoot Racing and Polo Club. We're all composed and back on board again. We're just going to get this match back underway. We're just sorting out now with the third man going to the replays who's actually in possession of the ball at that point in time. We have 2:30 on the clock. Here in chucker number 3, the score being 9.5 it is to Abu Dhabi, 5 goals to AM. And AM Polo going towards the scoreboard. Abu Dhabi just checking the clock as well. I think now we're just going to have a quick change with Hugo was there in attendance. And Faris quickly going to go and change ponies. All the other players having changed, and we just have Hugo and Faris quickly changing, then they'll be back to the middle of the field on the far side to get this back underway once more. Five to 9.5 it is. Abu Dhabi had a couple of very strong chuckers, chucker 2 and this one chucker 3. So the ball will be dropped down for a free ball here now in favour of AM Polo. Umpire Dixon drops the ball down. We'll call play now for Banker Akiza to bring it back in here once more to get chucker number 3 underway. Goes with the first time play, goes with a long high loft driving shot, trying to get that one up for Pally. Just goes a little bit towards the middle of the field, but it's going to be picked up nicely there by Hugo. Hugo fizzes that one out here for Delfino. He goes up the middle of the field, gives him the option of the pass, but Pally's got to him, shutting him down, flicks that one forward, shows too much of it there to Pally. It goes up past him, he can go and pick that one up nicely, turns around, and we get a whistle on that play. They've all been warned. And we get a technical on it, and a yellow card there being given to Thomas Delfino. We can see on the replay, just showed a little bit too much of that one there. The umpires decided, Delfino complaining about it, and received the card for doing so. And the ball's been dropped down here now for a penalty. Penalty 3 in favour of AM Polo, to be teed up by Banker Akiza. Circling around here now, looking to close that gap a little bit more if he can with his golden opportunity from the penalty 3 spot, 40 yards out. Circling around here nicely. Comes up into it, strikes it beautifully and straight through the middle it is, there's no doubt with that one. Akiza says thank you very much indeed. Goal number 6 on the board for AM. 6 to 9.5 is the score, but it's in favour of Abu Dhabi. And back to the middle of the field it is again. Just under 2 minutes left to play here in chucker number 3. Ball into play. Middle line out, comes out. First onto it, near side backhand. Urquiza looking to send that one through. Tries to pick it up and does so nicely on the near side. Fizzes that one up, near side pick up there by Urquiza. After the pass from Manu, taps his one forward, comes up forward with this one, looks for the long shot in towards goal, but it's been well covered there by Barabucci. Barabucci takes it away from the teeth of goal with a good open backhand, looking set up for Bejul. Bejul being hard pressurised there by Okiza, driven down hard into the corner by Pali. And in there, of course, is Yabuni as well. But he turns up, faces towards attack once more. Here does Bejul. Bejul sends that one up, looking there for Yabuni. Yabuni comes onto it, avoids the hook there from Manu. Keeps it moving forward, comes up forward once again. He gets it taken away from him, though, there by Benka. And we get a whistle on the players. Pali gets onto it with Bejul coming through on his stick side. And umpire Matthias just signifying here. You can see on the replay, looks like he's got himself established on the stick side, has Pali, and it is umpire Matthias Wabeni saying no, near side play. And so we have a spot penalty here now in favour of AM, being teed up by Benka Okiza. Benka drives and shoots, gets a long lofted high ball in towards the goal. It goes, it's probably got all the legs on it. Has it got the accuracy? The flagman says yes, it does. Straight through the middle from the halfway, right out wide there by Benka Okiza. Taking it now, 7 goals to AM, 9.5 to Abu Dhabi, closing that gap. Beautiful penalty there by Benka. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. That there will end Chukka number 3, with the score being 7 goals and is to AM, 9.5 goals to Abu Dhabi. The players will leave the field here now to change ponies before we come back out on the field to get Chukka number 4, the 4th and final Chukka, underway after a few messages and adverts from Polo Line. So welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, now for our 4th and final Chukka of our first match this afternoon in the Emirates Open Championship, which is a 12-goal tournament. It's between Abu Dhabi and AM7. 9.5 it is to Abu Dhabi. And for Polo Line viewers, just seen some great rushes from Polo Line from St Moritz, which will be starting tomorrow. And there it is, the ball into play off the back of the line-out. Benka wants a bit of that one there, picks it up on the near side though, does Bejul. Bejul gets it stolen away from him there by Benka. It was previously it was Pali, but Benka's gone goalward bound. He means business here now. Benka straightening this one up, just looking to flick it one more time and tap it he does, and through it is. We're back to it with 1.5 goals, and it is now 8 goals to AM, 9.5 to Abu Dhabi. Good quick play there between the two Okizas. So two teams lining up there, coming through with it there. Pali wanted a bit of that one there, but it's going to be Alia. Comes off with it here now. Alia opens that shoulder up and drives that one up, but unfortunately just comes off the pony. The backhand comes in by Barabucci, trying to set this one up here now. Onto it comes Urquiza 2 in front of Delfino. We get a whistle on the play. Urquiza 2 being maker. You can see on the replay here now, the ball gets backed, and see who has the most right to the line of the ball. The umpire just gone to the third man just to be doubly sure, so you can see the replay. Abu Dhabi are sure about that. So the two umpires just going to the third man, just agreeing. One umpire possibly believing that the purple player had more line to it. However, the white player was quick enough. And no foul has been given. So therefore the ball will get rolled in from the inside out on Abu Dhabi. So the ball gets bowled into play it is. Back underway once more, and it is going to be Benka, comes away with it, gets taken away from him. In comes Pali to give him the support. Pali working hard in there, but you've also got Yabuni coming to join the party, and this time I think they might get the penalty they were looking for. But let's see. Maybe there was a sandwich going on in there as well. Umpires on the far side will be able to distinguish it. Coming onto it. Ball just unsighted on that play slightly was Pali as he's trying to pick the ball up. Booney wanting a bit of it. But we have a spot penalty here now in favour of Abu Dhabi. No real progression going forward and going across the field, not really an attack, so the spot penalty it is for Hugo Barabucci to bring it into play here now, up to his marker, just short of Perez. Goes with a long shot there, does. Hugo fizzes that one out, looking for Beju across the face of the goal, but it's going to be Urquiza comes in with a monster neck shot, fizzing it up here nicely now for Alia. Alia at the halfway line. Leaves it now, but it's for Manu, but it's going to be Barabucci, flicks that one in towards the middle of the field, just enough there to create a new line for Beju to swoop on too quickly here. Goes with the shot, fizzes that one forward, but possibly shows too much of that one there for Urquiza. He's going to have to come sharp, but look how quickly Barabucci gets onto it. And it is going to be the backhand now by Manu. Gets stopped by Beju. Beju picks up the play and goes forward. Great eye for the ball. And it's Beju going towards the goal, and he's not going to miss from there. He's been hunting a goal for the last minute or two. And through the goals it is for Bautista Beju. And Abu Dhabi taking the score now. 10.5 goals is Abu Dhabi and 8 to AM. So back to the middle of the field it is on umpire Matthias Baveni. Bowls that ball into play. Into play it is. Off the back of the line. Picked up there by Urquiza. Now Beju gets a bit of it here now. Hits his Patron with it, and he fizzes it once further forward once again now for Yabuni. Yabuni coming up onto this one, looking for the next shot. Gets the shot off. Backhand comes in there by Urquiza. Comes off the pony and out over the back line it goes. So some desperate defence there by AM. And the ball's placed on the back line here now for Benka Urquiza. Benka taps it forward here now. Brings it into play. In towards the middle of the field. Comes under the neck, looking there for Pali. Pali up on the move here now. Goes up the middle of the field, does his brother. Settles down on that play and he leans into that one, but it comes off the pony, and Beju says, I'll have a piece of that there as Benka tries to come onto the line, and we get a whistle on the play. See where the umpires are going to take this one here now. We can see on the replay. Leans into it, but just unfortunately comes off the pony for him now. And he's just making a bit of a turning play across Benka, and Benka claiming that line. Ball had maybe changed line a little bit, but not enough to create a new line as such. Just loitering on the line there. And there's a lot of momentum coming through from Benker. And now he brings his ball up here now for a 60-yard penalty. Being teed up by Pally. Benker just quickly taking the opportunity to change ponies, possibly onto a slightly better pony to take a penalty on. He wants every opportunity he can get. So players called. Benker take the 60-yard penalty here now. We've just seen him put one through from about the halfway line wide. Beautiful little pony, lovely little platform to hit the ball off. Wise move to change, I'd say. Comes up onto it, he drives, he shoots, it's along the ground. Gets stopped there though by Delfino. Delfino, great eye on him there, takes that ball out wide. Yamuni's gone up forward, so has Bejul, and as has Barabucci. Oh, and he gets swung off the play there, and the pony just spins and he's just chucked out the side door. Pony wanted to get a move on here now. He turns and just turns a little bit too quickly as he's watching over the ball. Need a little bit more U-haul, a bit more Velcro. I don't think that would have even helped. So the umpires will decide what the next play will be. As White was coming onto the ball but yielded off it. So we'll have a drop ball here now for White. As White was coming to claim that ball, but due to the opposition player on the ground. So the ball's dropped down here now for Benker Akiza once more. Another whistle on the play, a little bit of a discipline going on. Somebody unduly disciplining the pony. Possibly lucky not to get a technical on that one there. So players called. Benker comes in, drives that one, it's along the ground, looking there for Pally, it's going a little bit wide. Can Alia get to that one there? No, can't get to it, unfortunately, and the ball goes wide. So the ball will be placed on the back line here now for Abu Dhabi to bring back into play, and just over 4 minutes left to play here in Chukka number 4. Barabucci on the little grey pony. Brings his ball in first time off the back line there for Bejul. Bejul coming forward with it here now. Bejul looks for the big shot, and he unfortunately didn't see the ball just behind him, and he sends the backhand now. Got back to that one quickly. Out there for Delfino. Delfino on the boards here now. Goes up the boards with this play here now. Off the boards, comes back onto play, but unfortunately for him, couldn't carry it any further. Tries to come back onto this one here in front of Orkiza, and as he does, he's just impeding the play, and we get a whistle on that play. And I think the umpires will possibly call a bit of a free change. It's also a good opportunity for the players just to go and have a cup of tea and just chill down a little bit. They've only got a minute, and we can see on the replay there, he's just encroaching in front of the AM Polo players right away. And so we'll have a quick free change here now. With the score being 8 goals, it is to AM, 10.5 to Abu Dhabi. Bang on 3:30 it is. So you just see a good view of AM going up to their camp to quickly change. You notice Benker had quickly changed before that last penalty. So you see a good view, Manu. Just mounting back up, base there at Desert Palm. So the ball's placed down here now for a spot penalty, a penalty 5 in favour of AM. It'll be, they're going the long way towards the scoreboard. Players called. Buddy brings it in here now. Sends that past his man, tries to do so, but Delfino looks like he's going to get onto that one. No, and comes the ride off there from Benka. Benka comes away with it here now. Benka up on the move. He's got to try and get up past Barabucci. Backhand comes in onto that one there. It's sent back in once more. Who's going to be first to surface up onto this one here? Up comes Bejul. Near side backhand there by Alia, thwarting that attack, but it's going to be well read and intercepted there by Barabucci. Barabucci gets hooked off out of it there by Benka. It's now picked up here by Pali. Pali sends it up there for Bejul. Comes onto it once more there, does Pali. Takes it forward. In comes the backhand. Sends it back out there now for Manu. Manu sends a backhand back out towards the board, changing the direction of flow of play once more, but it's that man, Barabucci, onto the play, but it's going to be coming up with the spoils is Urquiza. Benka Urquiza comes forward with it here now, gets ridden off out of that one there. The next two players come over the top of it, and Benka looks to come away with the ball, but we get a whistle on the play. So the umpire's going to pick on this. Delfino, I think, got caught and a bit lost, not quite knowing where the ball was. Backhand came in, came across onto it, and maybe standing across the line of the ball possibly there. And so a penalty has been given here now in favour of AM. Being teed up by Pali. Well, once more Benko changes. We have a penalty 3. What looks like a 40-yard penalty. Teed up by Benka, and now Benjamin Urquiza. Benka comes into it. They're not going to stop that. It's high and proud, and through the goals it goes. For goal number 9 on the board there for AM. Back within 2 goals to get back into the lead. 1.5 goal is the difference. 10.5 it is to AM. 9 to AM. 10.5 to Abu Dhabi. The ball back into play. Frontal line out. Barabucci goes that open backhand. Beautiful backhand it is to watch indeed. And it's picked up nicely on the near side there by Delfino. Going back with him there is Benka. Waits for the bouncing ball just to set a little bit. And he cuts that one beautifully in towards goal. Flicked off away from the goal mouth there by Benka. Not missing a beat there. Benjamin Urquiza. Benka drives it forward here now. Looking to fizz that one up forward for Pali. Pali gone forward. He has Hugo there with him, but the next man onto this one here on the near side picks it up beautifully there, does Alia. Oh, maybe not so beautifully as far as the umpires are concerned, as Yabuni was chasing that ball down. Let's see here now on the drone. Yabuni looked like he'd got himself established on it. It's just a question of it's safe and distances. Was it enough for Alia to come in there on that play? And so the ball's been dropped down here now for a spot penalty, penalty 5 in favour of Abu Dhabi. To be taken by Hugo Barabucci. Hugo, first time shot underneath the neck. He goes with that one there. Unleashing Bejul, going back with him there as Urquiza hooks him off out of it. Urquiza, brother, comes in, looks for the backhand, but it's fizzed up forward beautifully there by Delfino. Out the front door, looking for this ball to come down is Bejul. He's hooked off out of it, but it's left there for Yabuni. Yabuni comes in with a shot across the face of goal. It is looking to put defence into attack there is Alia. Leaves it now for Urquiza. Urquiza gets called off it by big brother, and it's now Benka onto it once more. Benka has his teammates going up forward, and he pushes that ball up there. It's high, it's proud, couldn't quite pick up the bouncing ball at the top of the bounce, but next onto it is going to be Alia. Alia sends this ball up once more. Alia going in with the next shot here again once more, trying to get that one up for Pali, trying to come onto this play here, but Barabucci can't get in onto it, but it's going to be Manu. Manu picks it up here now. Manu checks up, little backhand comes in, flicked away out towards the side there by Benka. Benka on the boards there with Barabucci. Barabucci hooking round there, trying to stop the play. Comes up forward once again. Benka across the back line here now. Yields off, leaves it. Next player coming in is Manu. They've taken their men. Manu looking for the goal here now. Manu, just one more tap will do if he can keep that one away. And he puts that one between the legs. Nutmegs Hugo Barabucci. Beautiful play by him. Manu puts it away. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The final hooter goes, but it's all just a little bit too late after that great goal by Manu Perez. Taking the score 10 goals to AM. 10.5 to Abu Dhabi, running out the winners in our first match here this afternoon in the Emirates Open Championship at Gantu Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. There we have the progression of the match, chukka by chukka. AM Polo 2, Abu Dhabi 3.5 after chukka number 1, 4 to 8.5 there by Abu Dhabi. Great chukka in chukka number 2 for Abu Dhabi. Just the 1 goal scored by them in chukka number 3, but there were 3 goals scored there by AM Polo, drawing them closer and closer. And at the end, they worked hard, they tried, but unfortunately AM just fell short by that half goal on handicap. 10 goals to 10.5 was the final score. And let's have a quick look at the stats as Abu Dhabi go back to their camp. 10 goals to 10.5, 3 field goals there by AM. Beautiful penalty day there by the looks of it from Okiza. 9 field goals from Abu Dhabi. Throw-ins 10 to 11. Pretty even Stevens on that one there. Fouls committed, only 5 by AM, but 12 fouls were committed by Abu Dhabi, giving the opportunities of penalties there for AM. 7 out of 9 and 0 out of 1 for Abu Dhabi. 1 for 1 corner by Bautista Vejol and 1 yellow card. In fact, I think there might have been 2 yellow cards, but certainly 1 yellow card handed out there this afternoon in our first match. And so, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Adam Snowden,